I'm in, Leah.
Entitled campaign project.
Love election games.
Is this where I should be for tonight?
I'm getting an Indian election
Oh,
game pretty
shouldn't
soon
be
if
here.
anyone wants to play through some Indian elections with me.
Mhm.
We should start doing a D&D game after the shows. I'm in,
Nope.
Leah.
It'll be
I
Just
did
have
have
one
a friend.
big group.
I had a friend tell me that like one of the reasons
Are you
why
going
she
down
hasn't
the road?
watched any of my online shows is because we can't hang out afterwards. It's like, yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
Aw,
yeah, you can.
that's
We
sweet
hang out on the
and sad.
Zoom after the show.
It's true.
But yeah,
but
there
she
is something.
can't.
There is something cool about the people coming there, and then you get to have a drink with them afterwards.
Yeah.
What's up? What's Eureka? Yeah, that was fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Except for my sister was trashed. Other than that,
Yeah.
That
That
sounds
would have been fine as
incredible.
long as she didn't yell at the stage while stuff
during the
was
show,
happening.
yeah,
Like if she didn't disrupt the show, it would have been fine.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
she knows better too. I don't. She's
It's been
wild.
kind of nice not being able to go anywhere the past year because I used to have this really cool habit of
Really
if
cool.
someone said something rude to me, I'd be like, "Oh, really?" And then I'd want to start a fight, but I would then be like, "Okay, Zach, Will, come on," and they're like, "We didn't start this fight." I'm like, "Well, I'm not going to hit him. He's 2 times my size." And we'd have to go home.
How often did that happen?
Oh, I lost count.
Is this when she's trashed? That's when she's drunk.
No.
You'll do stuff like that?
Much.
Well, I mean, it depends on like what they say. I'm always
I don't
down
know,
to
I-
throw hands, so
Why are people saying rude things to you in public?
I think it's just the energy I give off.
People are mean.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
But no, I think everybody likes the energy you give off. I wouldn't. Maybe they're jealous.
That's it.
Mm.
Remember one time I was in Malibu visiting my brother and I moved a bench and a guy said I was using that UB and instead of like just ignoring him, I go, "What'd you say?" And I like got in his face and told him to say it louder and to like look me in the face and say it. And I was like, "I bet you can't." And I kept going. And my brother was like, "For the love of God, come sit over." I go, "No, you don't get it. He called me a name." And my brother's like, "Just sit. Okay, we're leaving." So I just do like.
So
things
you're a
like
badass. Guys, did you know we were in this group with a badass?
that.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
it was
didn't know.
Alex, but there are quite a few
Yeah.
of us.
She's like,
Not us. I'm not
serious-
one of them. I don't know why I said us.
And I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna call you when I get in a fight. When I meet
Yeah,
up.
now that I have a
That's
ring, I really feel unstoppable. 'Cause I'm like, oh, I can
Like, wait
smack
till my
you.
backup gets here, and then you're gonna roll up.
Just this 5-foot girl.
You know we were in this group with a badass.
They see you sit
Yeah, I didn't know it was Alex.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
She comes to my bottom rib. I better back out.
I'm not one of them. I don't know why I said us. And I'm not going anywhere. Someone playing the.
Someone should turn.
getting
Whoever's
pretty bad.
playing the audio should turn it off.
I think it's you, Aaron.
It
It's like
shouldn't
an
be
anxiety
me.
attack.
Like everything's muted on my end.
It's just coming back.
It's Howard.
Yeah, she comes to my bottom
Unless it
rib.
has disappeared somewhere. I'll continue looking, but
I'm not going anywhere.
I don't think it is.
all over my face.
Oh no.
Okay. I just rub faces.
I'm excited for the viewers at home to have also experienced that.
Liz, I don't think I've heard you talk. Could you talk, please?
Hello.
Hi, Liz. It's good to hear
Hi.
your voice.
Thanks for asking. And
You're welcome.
for saying that because I was like, what if my microphone doesn't work?
Well, that's when you butt in. Anyway, sorry to have put a stop to the conversation. We still have 3 minutes, not quite 3 minutes. At some point, I'm going to tell you all to turn your cameras off so I can start the music. But feel free to keep chatting.
These kind of feel like Mad Max goggles. And that made me think, how long would I realistically last in like a Mad Max environment?
Sorry to put a stop to the
Not-
conversation. We still
Not
have-
very. I assume most people.
Not quite 3 minutes. At some point, I'm going to tell you all to turn your cameras off so I can start the music.
I know it's Howard.
Howard Ballard. The man I'd least expect, Howard Ballard. The audience shouldn't even know your name yet. Yes, you have time, Alex. No, that's fine. Go for it. Oh, wonderful. Kaitlyn, if you can hear me, I would appreciate you turning your camera on and saying something. But if you're still in class, I get it. Yep, there we go.
Can I
In
just-
which case,
Back Howard, the audience
Can I-
shouldn't even know your name yet. That's the other time, Alex.
Can I just do a quick
No,
audio
that's
check?
fine.
'Cause I haven't really said anything. Is my audio okay?
Go for it.
your audio is great.
Very good.
Oh, wonderful.
Now, well, you think it needs to be louder, Stephen? It's fine for me.
I think his volume is fine. I think if you have the Henry, if you have the audio playing of the show on Facebook or on YouTube, I think that's where the feedback is coming from.
Yeah, the reverb is definitely coming from him.
So
Yeah, sorry about that. Yes, I did.
marvelous.
Excellent. Okay, everyone. In about 3 minutes, we're going to begin the show. So if everyone can turn your cameras off. And I will do what I need to do. I was really expecting a last little bit there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Space Train. It is our first regular episode of this new year, and we're very excited to share it with you today. This is your first episode of Space Train. It's a very exciting show about people on a train. That train, it's in space. I think you'll be able to catch up with everything else as we move along. We have several very special guests with us today. We are excited. But before we get to the show, I want to tell you just a little bit about what Pronoia has in store. In 2 weeks, we're going to be premiering our first scripted filmed production. I think it's about 45 minutes, so it seems a little pretentious to call it a movie, but a friend of ours, Dennis Buddy, wrote a 5 or 6 sketch show, and we filmed it, and we're going to be premiering it live right here on wherever you're watching, pronoiatheater.com, in 2 Thursdays from now. And then the week after that, we'll have a talk back. And then if you enjoy Space Train today, you can join us again on March 4th. I got distracted by some of our actors. I apologize. You can join us again March 4th for another exciting episode of Space Train that is very funny. It's a very funny script. Our cast is great. I'm okay. Steven's all right. But the people we work with are really fantastic. So I think you'll like it. If you like the show and you get value from it and you are in a position to donate something, we'd really appreciate it. It helps keep the lights on for us. You can donate either at paypal.me/Pronoia Theater or Venmo @Pronoia. And in general, if you want to give us money, I'll make it easy for you. So if you have a preferred way, through some other app or something, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. But without any further ado, we are going to start today's episode of Space Train, A Few Stout Individuals.
Bing bong. Attention all staff, passengers, and unregistered stowaways. In lieu of your regular human nonsense, all persons are to cloister into a sanctuary car for the next hour as the train undergoes deradiation treatment. The deradiators will goo you at first sight, and the majority of my cameras will be off. If you're gonna deliquesce, don't do it on my space train.
You know, Tracey, your humor keeps us sane. You're always cracking wise about human suffering.
Boris, those aren't jokes.
2 jurors infuriating.
Tommy, my boy, prepare to while away the hour playing games in the style of old Earth Germany.
Oh boy, Mr. Professor. Does it use a screen? Brain implants? Oh, is it made out of this totally cool...
Wood, cardstock, cardboard, and the limitless power of imagination.
How familiar.
You know, Professor, I'd love the chance to play.
Oh, sorry, Leah. The game only supports 7 players, and we've already got me, Boris, Tommy, Gabrielle, Sheriff Aldani, and the reporter. So...
But that's only 6.
I'm sure Tracey would love to play too.
Hey. God, no. You know how tedious board games get when you can run every permutation in the time it takes Ratskull to explain the rules? Infinitely tedious.
So there should be room for... I guess they didn't hear me.
So then what are you going to do with your time, Miss Avoider of Tedium?
Oh, they just released a new season of Sex in the Void, and I'm going to compress the files and consume it all at once. Just got it this morning.
This morning? I didn't run an update this morning. I haven't remembered to run an update since the last time my bookie did something.
Well, it must have come in the mail and been uploaded when I checked for viruses.
Well, that makes sense.
I would have expected you to grab it with the tuner I installed.
Oh, pipe down, Pipsqueak.
Huh? Oh, because it's contraband. Whoops.
An interstellar television tuner on my train? And just before the deradiating repairs. Looks like I'll need to uninstall it myself. Oh, engineer's duty.
If you're caught out there by the deradiators, you'll get jellified quicker than a team of 6 blind horses.
Sorry, but the job's the job. Now, I'm gonna need a team. Ratskull, you're on tech.
Yes, sir. I'm one of the boys.
Teach. You know the ins and outs of this train. I'll have you on navigation.
I'd say it'd be a pleasure, but I be it inclined to understatement.
Boris, I know you don't like to, but stop and think about this for a second, you Gallivantus galoot.
Rory, you're right. I don't like thinking. That's why I need you to be my brains. You're the smartest person I know.
Hey.
That I can trust.
Boris,
That's fair.
Plus, I bet you've got a great set of ears and eyes to look out for deradiators. It means the world to me.
As ever, Boris, what you're saying is the elephant's eyebrows, but you got a real bird way of wording it. All right, I'm in.
You can bring along the best pickles and brains in the business, but you got no chance at finding it. And Gabrielle isn't just going to give that information away.
I could help, Mr. Engineer. I can lead you straight to where I installed it.
I will never forget this betrayal, much as I refuse to forget anything.
I'm sorry, Miss Tracey, but Mr. Engineer is offering the chance at a real-life heist, and that's all a red-blooded mid-19th century time-displaced boy wants.
Thanks, Tommy. Now all we need is some muscle.
Actually, I used to lift competitively.
Help.
I volunteer. Donnie Redshirtman, reporting for duty.
Donnie Redshirtman. Well, I'll be damned. I knew your brother, Ronnie. He was a good man.
Yeah, the best I ever knew.
Proud to have you along. All right, Professor. Anything in the lab that can stop Tracey from teleporting us away?
Surprising, Boris. Didn't expect you to plan ahead like that.
Though unnecessarily so. Tracey's teleporters are already offline.
Are not.
Are so? Tommy, care to guess how I know?
Oh, because
there's no way Tracey would have been patient enough to let us all walk into the sanctuary cars if she'd had any other option. Strategy is one of my top 5 board game styles.
Precisely. With that said, I think there are a few items in the lab worth stealing from myself.
For the insurance money.
Why, I would never admit to insurance fraud.
Then we'll head for Professor Ratskull's lab car.
It's Ratskull.
No, it's go time.
Well, it looks like it's just the 3 of us, and 3 is less than 7.
Sure is.
Let's start this then.
I love this game. Mystery, adventure, and stakes as high as life and death.
All right, clean team. Today is the day we deradiate the space train. It's not going to be easy. I don't know how many cars need deradiating.
Purge.
I don't know how long this train has been shrieking through space.
Purge.
What I do know is that I have the opportunity,
Purge.
the honor,
Purge.
the privilege
Purge.
to be working with the greatest team of deradiators the cosmos has ever ushered forth.
Purge. 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 Purge.
And with your help, we will clean this train. C, start near the engine. N, near the caboose. L, E, and A, spread throughout and support as necessary. I'll coordinate from here. Now, on the count of 3, deradiate. 1, 2, 3.
Purge.
Okay,
So we've got the board game set up. We each have our player aids, and the cards are de-alphabetized.
Shuffled. Say shuffled.
I think we're ready to get started.
Almost.
You're kidding.
We still need to determine the first player.
Okay, well, you've played. Why don't you go first?
Ooh, that does seem like the obvious choice, doesn't it? But there's a lot of opportunity in going first.
Fine, then Gabrielle can go first.
Another clear option, but then I may take advantage of understanding the mistakes she may make.
All right, then who should go first?
You don't even see it.
The board, the rules, what?
For the love of law, Leah, just tell us.
The game has already begun.
Laboratory, sweet laboratory. Hello, cabinet of black holes. Hello, body scanner. Hello, you beautiful pile of clone refuse.
It's real nice you're excited, but we need to focus. So what have you got for us, Professor Ratskull?
Ratskull. And don't touch that. It's elegantly dangerous.
Which one of the sticky mitts do you mean?
Aye, and what bean't we to touch?
All of you, and all of it. There are 7 things in this room that can't kill you by accident, and 2 of them are people.
I hope I'm one of the 7.
No.
The tech, Professor?
On it. Teach. Automechanical cable.
Ah! A rope this beautiful could be the love of me life.
Tommy. A nuclear synthesizer.
A fusion bomb?
No. A nuclear keyboard. Anyway, Donnie's Space Scout Courage Badge.
Oh, wow. You know, the only red shirtman to ever earn the Courage Badge, despite generation after generation of cosmic Phoenix Scouts, was Ronnie. Unparalleled bravery. That was Ronnie. When duty called, he rushed in, risking his life to save over 400 children.
Zip it, we're not invested in you yet. Ms. Rook, a paragravitational ink pen.
Professor, I don't see how any of this is going to give us the bulge if we bump into those robotic button men.
Do you want the pen or not?
Yes. It does sound like a Botho jotter.
That's what I thought. And perhaps the best for last. Boris, take
Oh, I'm gonna take this.
A panchromatic elastoreciprocate orb?
If that's what you call it, Ratskull.
It's Ratskull. And fine, I'll just keep the quintasteel alloy knuckle dusters.
I always called those brass knuckles.
Yeah, brass knuckles.
Not sure what we called them in Ohio.
But what about the robotic button men?
I was hoping to do more than hope we wouldn't see them.
Then get a load of these. Radio insulators. The D-radiators only care about one thing. Seeking out radiation sources. With these coats, we can leave them all but completely blind.
Let's get going. Tommy, where did you install the tuner?
In the satellite transmission relay car.
That be light years away.
Sounds like we've got a long walk ahead.
Oh, no, you haven't. Setting teleport gun to the satellite transmission relay car. Pew!
Okay, so it looks like a 7.
Ooh!
So I'll move the Baron to the field at 8:15.
Very sensible. Logical.
Predictable. Oh my God, could you just play the game? Your constant chatter is distracting.
Distracting? But you are so clearly in the lead.
Yeah.
And every point is legitimate, isn't it, Sheriff?
They certainly are.
Of course they are.
Count them again, Gabrielle. Every time you palmed a victory token, the sheriff has counter-pilfered you and returned the token to the pool.
Hey, that's
What?
cheating?
Entirely fair.
Rather impressive.
Extremely on brand.
Shut up!
She's right, DuBrasil. She's got you pegged.
Okay, you can shut up too. Leah, take your turn.
Leah, go.
Fine. I draw my card and pass.
What?
I pass.
Again.
Gabrielle, it's your turn.
Tracey! Tracey! Beep, boop, beep, 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 boop.
I'm already here.
Tracey, why would Leah do that? What is her plan?
This seems like cheating.
Can't help. I send all things Leah straight to the archives, otherwise I get headaches.
Headaches? How interesting.
And boop, straight to archives.
Fine, I'll draw.
Yep.
And roll.
Mm-hmm.
Boxcars. Okay, so I'll take 2 mystery tokens.
And palm a victory token.
You know it. Hey!
"99 cars to deradiate, 99 cars to derad. Take one to the ground, and then you have found there's 99 cars to deradiate. That doesn't seem right. C, report in.
Purge.
It's a bit slow, doesn't it?
Purge. Purge.
Yes, we won't do. We'll have to make it double time to compensate.
Purge.
Don't take that code with me. If I tell you to go double time, you'll do it without any of your philosophical tangents. And don't act like you won't be excited to get done with the job and back to flirting with N.
Purge?
Of course I know. Everyone knows. There's a pool on how long you'll take to ask N out.
Purge. Purge.
Yeah, I got my money on never. You just don't have the juice to make a move.
Purge.
May have been a wee harsh, but hopefully it lights a fire under his can. I'm rooting for the sod. 99 cars to deradiate, 99 cars to derad. Take one to the ground, and then you have found there's still 100 cars to deradiate. Pretty small.
So Tommy, this the spot?
Sure is, Mr. Boris.
All right, Donnie, teach Tommy, get the panel open and let's get going.
Aye, Boris. We'll have you in there quicker than Mercury.
You know, Professor, that telegun sure was pocket aces today. Not sure we'd have made it out here on foot.
Indeed, and doubtless this makes up for my past betrayals in its development. More than that, though, I'm glad to learn it works on people.
Wait, you mean you hadn't tested it before? On
Hey, Tommy, pick up the pace, won't you?
You got it. Wowie, I don't think I've ever seen Mr. Boris upset quite like this, or at all.
Aye, he be wound up tighter than the tension spring on a mechanical crocodile.
I respect it. He's a man of action. He found out something is amiss and immediately went to work. Reminds me of Ronnie, my brother. You know, where other people might dilly-dally or even, God forbid, dither, Ronnie rushed in. It was uncanny. Whenever I was in trouble, it seemed like Ronnie was right there to save me. You know, one time...
Got it! Donnie, remove the panel!
So, which part we be looking for, Tommy, me lad?
Oh, you can't access it from here. I had to install it deep enough so that the other systems acted as a Faraday cage and then run a line so the antenna wasn't blinded by the train's Gaussian shielding.
Lad, boyo, I'm sure what you're saying is very interesting, but nary a soul can understand it.
Well, fiddle. Gauss and Faraday sitting in a tree, making discoveries about electricity.
So, midshipman.
Aye.
Oh, you think it'd be mid-training?
Aye, of course. I was still an aft shipman when I served with Ronnie. Oh, That was so many years ago now.
He never talked about those days. He was a man of few words.
That he was. You know, there was this one time we'd launched the ship. It was calm. It's quiet, says I. It's space, barked Ronnie. It's supposed to be quiet. Aye, but this be too quiet for space. I barely finished me sentence when we both saw the barbed tendril of a void kraken wrap around the orb.
Hey, guys!
What is it, lad?
The tuner. It's not here.
Huzzah! Mission accomplished. First ropes on me.
Think with your inside noodle, Teach. Tracey got her show this morning.
Plus, whoever took it left this note that says, "What's good for the goose is good for the chase."
And that has the smell of Tracey's inability to speak idiomatically all over it.
What's wrong, Boris? Can't find my toy.
Where's the tuna, Trace?
Oh, I bet you just love to know that.
Yeah, I would. Well, are you gonna tell me? Oh no, now I get it. Everyone, search the area for clues. Come on, Trace, I need to find that tuna.
Not a faded red of a clue here.
My Boris, I simply can't let you.
More barren than the galley after mutiny.
Tell me where the tuna is, Tracey.
I'm definitely searching and not thinking of nefarious plots.
I'm sorry, Boris, I can't do that. This tuner is too important for me to allow you to take it.
Oh, Mr. Faraday, what brings you to this, my humble home? Why, simply the desire for your good company, Mr. Goss.
Damn it, Trace. You don't understand.
I wonder what's back here.
No, Boris, you don't understand. I need this. It's just so happens that...
Purge.
We live in a universe plagued with war, famine, pestilence, and death. With all the horrors we face every day, all the cruelty of a cold, uncaring world under a hot, overbearing sun in a pointless void, there's one thing we truly, deeply need. Hope. But all we can offer you at Solomon's Slip, Slide, and Slalom is a 10% discount on a season pass. We know that you need to believe things will get better. Sorry, we can't help. But at Solomon's Slip, Slide, and Slalom, we know that if you can't feel the sweet release of hope, and you're not ready for the sweet release of death, then the next best option is mind-numbing release. Drift away on our lazy river. Why fight against the endless onslaught of outside issues when you can fight against the endless onslaught of waves in our wave pool? Or slip out of the spiral of existential anxiety by slipping into the spiral of one of our water slides.
Woo-wee!
Entropy is inevitable, so why not enjoy the sun while it still shines? Come on down to Solomon's Slip, Slide, and Slalom. Your problems will still be there when you get back. We promise.
Purge.
Donnie!
Don't move, Boris. It's here to deradiate, so everyone make like the beatniks of yore and stay cool, daddy-os. And Rory, trust your radio insulators.
Purge, 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 purge.
Dear Tommy, stay cool.
Purge. Run, lad, run!
Or hide.
Purge.
Whoa!
Purge. Avast! Purge.
Swoop.
My hip.
Purge.
Swoop.
Sounds.
Purge.
Swoop.
Woohoo! Purge.
Swoop.
Oops, lost the ground again. Oh, hey, it's the ground. I knew you'd come back.
Aye, but what manner of ground be it?
And how did we get here?
Why, this is the Howard hidey hole. And I hided you here. He is doing a sweep down below, so while you're holed up, why don't you kick back and relax for a minute, boys? And Rory?
I'm getting tired of being singled out here, okay?
Sorry, but we need to get back to searching.
Oh, sorry, but the only exit from the hole leads to certain and immediate death.
Oh.
Well, we certainly owe ya a debt of gratitude, Mr.
Howard. Amateur madman. Professional coward. I'd have thought that had been obvious. Who else could have put you into my hidey hole?
But we are safe here. Deradiators can't reach us.
And the AI can't hear you. You see, a hidey hole is a space that once housed a hidden gym of the train.
Hey, what do you know, Professor? A real-life hole for the hidden gems. It's not so bad being trapped here, then.
Regardless, we thank ya. If only you'd come in time to save poor Donnie Redshirtman. Rest in peace, Donnie.
Thanks, Midshipman Teach, but I'm not out yet.
Donnie! Oh, am I glad to see ya, lad.
No time to die until the job is done. That's what red shirtmen stand for.
Hey, Howard.
Friends call me Howbow.
You said Trace can't hear us, but do you think I could place a call with my phone?
Oh, not with yours, but surely with mine.
Oh, thanks. You all rest, yeah?
Going on with you, Bobo?
Donnie, there's an old vagabond prince. Lend your ear a moment.
For the man who saved my life, anything.
Precious as jewels.
Wow. That sure was scary.
I'm sure it was, boyo.
But also kind of
exhilarating.
It was so fun.
Almost dying always is.
So does everyone feel like this?
Oh, no. Not everyone likes to flirt with death.
After all, flirt too well and she's liable to hiss you.
But sure, lad, many a folk get a grim grin or a morbid fancy when their life be on the line. Humans
heart
are
races, skin flushes, your body shakes.
And then a release of spirit and suddenly you're watching yourself from the outside.
Hey, that's the stuff. Why do you think I take on the jobs I do? To quote the prophets, we are never more fully alive than when nature is trying to kill us.
Whichever prophet said that has clearly never played the most dangerous game with their own clone.
Or a robot. Boy, oh boy, I can't imagine why anyone would fear death.
Give it time enough, and I'm sure you'll find a reason. The first time I had a brush with death, she was drinking red wine from a wooden cask and offered me a sip.
All right, you galoofed. Where in the habitation of fallen angels have you cloistered yourself?
No worries, Mr. Callahan. Everything is under control. Just a little bit longer, and we'll be ready.
Well, I certainly hope so, Boris. I have every confidence. I don't need to tell you what happens if you fail.
Oh, you sure don't. In fact, I'd really rather you didn't.
The professor, gone. Midshipman Teach, gone. That reporter, gone. The boy, that dishonest zookeeper, the sheriff, all gone. And when I get my hands on that damned computer,
it won't come to that. I'm first chief senior engineer for good reasons, and budget cuts is only one.
Do it, engineer. Wipe it clean, or else.
Yes, sir. At least I hope it's more than budget cuts.
Teach, click those wires together, and Tommy, select the desired log in 3, 2, 1, now!
Oh, it worked! It worked, Professor!
What worked?
Boris! We were just teaching Tommy how to access the computer logs.
On Howard's computer.
He got the teleportation log.
For the car below.
You'll never guess what, Engineer Boris.
Oh, but let me try. Rabbits aren't real.
We'll just tell you. We figured the tuna wasn't downstairs, but it had to be somewhere. So I started scratching around the vast holes of my mind when it occurred to me that...
Quit wasting time, Professor.
We figured out when she moved it. There's a single instance of teleportation in that area. Right size, weight, material, a box and some cable, which totally...
I get it. Where is it?
Oh, we can't tell without the log where it was sent.
Oh, great. I love useless information. Just what I needed.
Listen here, engineer. No one blames you for getting short with the professor. He has a tendency to ramble on.
I do. Why, one time I rambled up at
And it's clear you're stressed. But Tommy is a 13-year-old boy who's only trying to help, even though you haven't told anyone why it's important we risk our lives. And us adults are going through hell, but I will not let you drag a little boy through it and then mock him. Now apologize.
I'm sorry.
Not you, Tommy! Boris!
I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm really hoping that this was gonna be an easy job, you know? Like inverting the gravity of a star in a hydrogen harvest.
Aye.
But it's not, and you got my hopes up there, but then it turns out it was moved to who knows where and probably months ago.
Oh, well, actually, she moved it only 6 days prior to now.
It's just the same.
Aye.
Sounds like the cleaners are just about wrapped up down there. You boys and Rory, about ready to go?
I suppose so.
Hey, Donnie, what do you two talk about anyway?
Well, Mr. Boward here was telling me stories about Ronnie. Did you know that this one time, Ronnie was out on mission on the train, and he actually stood up... What?
It is not just the same. Sorry, I was waiting for it to be my turn. But oh boy, she moved it only 6 days ago, right?
Too true.
And there's no way she could put contraband inside of the cameras, yeah?
The automatic processing relays would ID it and either flag it or destroy it.
Right. Teach, how many places are there on board with blind spots from cameras?
Place that size? 273. No way we can reach them all.
More spit in my eye, figuratively speaking. But good effort though, Tommy.
So Dewey defeats Truman Minute. Maybe we can't search them. But I know who can. Boris, hand me that Heidi phone.
Hello? Leah Zalensky speaking. But you probably knew that since you called me. Anyway, I just wanted to say...
Leah, this is Rory Rook.
Rory! Oh gosh, I can't believe you've called. I think this is my first call. Does this make us besties?
We can talk about that later. But the reason I pinged you on this clamor box is to pick your brain.
For an article? Ask me anything. I'm an open book. I'm an open book with annotations. Oh, and footnotes. I'm like...
Yeah, about how many secret crying spots have you got?
Easy. 273. If I cry inside of the cameras, the automatic processing relays would ID an underperforming customer and either flag or destroy me.
And how many have you cried in within the last 6 days?
I'm 270. Oh, I love a good cry, don't you? Ooh, we should cry together sometime.
No thanks. And have you seen anything like a space tuner in them?
Oh, no, never. LOL. I haven't seen one of those since Tommy showed me one around July the 4th day.
Thanks, Leah. Mm-hmm. One last thing. Can you signal Boris at this number with the location of the last 3 crying spots?
Oh, so Boris needs to cry. Makes sense. Here you go.
Thanks for your help, Leah.
Anytime, bestie. Bye.
There we have it. 3 locations.
Thanks, Spore.
Don't mention it, Bobo.
There's still one bit of business I don't understand. If Tracey shipped the tuner 6 days ago, what bilge rat installed it so she were able to use it today?
Me. And I'll do it again if she moves it again. Just think, I hid you in my hidey hole where you conspired against the AI. Well, it turns out the enemy of my friend is you. Swoop!
Purge! Run! Tommy, go with Donnie!
Purge! Ah, teach it into me!
Purge! With me!
Purge! Purge!
God damn it, Lex, we're live!
No, it's too. It's too. Sheila.
Oh, shit. All right, yeah, come on, let's go. Read this.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lex Trucksgrunther, spokesman for Helping Hearts. I'm not really. My name is Shannon. I'm an intern here.
If you want your credits, read the copy, Shannon.
Okay. On behalf of the Genetian people, I want to implore you to donate any amount of money, but preferably a lot. You fetid plutocrats living on high on the carcass of... It looks like Mr. Trucksgrunther made some edits here.
We've talked about this, Lex. Catch more flies with honey, and we can't afford to...
All they have to eat are flies! People. Money. I don't want you to post on Instagram. I don't want you to be pen pals. I don't want you to volunteer at our phone bank.
But if you want to, you can sign up on our website.
I want your money! I don't care if you make it selling your organs to cannibals! We need that money! Shannon, you're doing a great job.
Thank you, Mr. Trex Grunter.
How much have you donated?
Well, I'm just a student, so.
Have you eaten more than a fly today, Shannon? Have you?
Yes.
Be part of the solution, Shannon.
Hey, Boris, that was closer than the March Sisters.
Yeah. Thank goodness the narrow escape car was right here. You never fail me, do you?
Boris, focus. Do you think everyone else is okay?
Donnie, Ratskull, Teach, Tommy, you boys all right?
Writer's raid we be.
Us too, Engineer Boris.
Happy to hear it. I'm going to send you the position of the two cars that I need you to search.
Just leave it to us. We'll take it from here. It's just like Ronnie used to say. If you're ever in a tight position and you need...
So where are we headed, Bobo?
To the most inaccessible car on the train. Rory, would you like to go for a walk outside with me?
I genuinely thought you'd never ask.
This is so fun.
Why? You're losing. You're clearly losing.
Am I?
I feel like I'm going crazy. What even is your strategy?
Oh, easy. I call it the Hobbit's Gambit.
You have a name for it? You've played enough that you have a name for this specific strategy.
Well, sure. I mean, it's widely applicable. You see,
You're giving me a headache trying to figure this out.
Really? You and Tracey. Maybe I should see a doctor about all the headaches. Do you think it could be a pheromone thing? Maybe. Weird.
No, stop! I can't arrest you for that, but please, just stop.
Right.
Sheriff, how is it that in one day Leah has riled me up this badly?
It's something I feel bad for enjoying so much.
And was the one that Rory asked for secret hiding places on the train. I mean, that's practically like my whole thing.
Okay, yeah.
Rory asked someone for advice?
Yeah. She called and asked about places that Leah cries.
That's why I can't find Boris on the train. What did Leah tell them?
I don't know.
You have to ask her yourself.
I don't want to have to pay attention to Leah. Fine.
Oh, hi, Tracey. It's so nice we can finally catch up.
I hate this.
Looks like we're about 80% done. Whatever that means here.
Purge.
What a delight. Excellent work on the aft. At this pace, we should be wrapped up in no time.
Purge.
Yeah, I bet.
Purge.
The answer's so. Even if he says no, you'd know exactly where you are, except with the knowledge that you need to move on. And there's every chance it would say yes. You think N stood for numbskull.
Purge.
You're right. I'm sorry. It was way out of line. It was neither professional of me as your coordinator nor compassionate of me as your friend.
Purge.
Keep that ripping above the belt. Now, let's finish this job and get the heck out of here.
Purge.
The soup, I swear.
Boris, I don't think I've ever seen anything so majestic.
Oh, yeah. One time I sat and stared at a galaxy fall into a black hole just like that. And days later, I woke up having lost my mind entirely. You know, if times went so tight, I might just do it again.
No need, Bobo. We can just take a quick glance. After all, this mission is important and pressing.
Your eyes actually match the colors of that collapsing nebula perfectly, Miss Rook. Another little miracle of existence, huh? Like a poem in omnichrome. Shall we get going?
Yeah. Poem and omnichrome, huh?
Oh boy, the caboose sure is spookier without power.
Tommy, you should go.
Oh yeah, right, Tracey. I may be a chicken, but I'm not a sucker.
Tell her, kid.
Really, Tommy? The tuner isn't even here. You should go.
That's just what you would say if it was here.
Tommy, please.
Quack.
Oh, a duck. This must be Caboose Goose.
Go. Please go. If I'd left it here, Caboose Goose could destroy it. It's far, far from here.
Destroy it? This cutie? I wish I had my snack cart so I could give you some bread.
Quack. 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 Quack.
Oh boy, I'm in danger.
Run, Tommy. I can't do anything to protect you right now.
You can't, but I can. Come on.
Hey. Quack.
Get out of here, kid.
But what about you, Mr. Red Shirtman?
Please, Mr. Red Shirtman was my father. Now get going. This is what the Red Shirtmen live for. You call that a punch, you feral pigeon?
My synthesizer. Here's hoping music has ways to soothe the savage beast. Thank you, Red Shirtman.
I'll pass. Okay, I forfeit my turn.
This late in the game? Is that a good idea?
I don't know.
There are basically two schools of thought. You can either.
I don't want to hear it. No. I don't. I need to not hear it.
Gabrielle, are you?
I'm fine. Never better. Now play.
Me arch nemesis, the cavernous chasm car.
I can respect a midshipman whose arch nemesis is an inanimate hole in the ground. My first arch nemesis was a willow tree named Kevin.
I never trust a tree with a name, and that goes double for anyone named Kevin.
You're speaking the song my heart sings. It looks like the crying spot's on the opposite side of the chasm.
And how, in Ether's infinite void, are we supposed to manage to get across there?
Haven't you still got the,
Your mechanical cable! Why, Ratskull, I could kiss ya!
Oh, well, I'd prefer you asked me first, but
It be a figure of speech, Professor.
Oh, yeah. No, of course, I knew that. In fact, I'm the Joker man here.
All right, you beautiful rope. Lasso that there stalactite. Ha! Ah! A thing of beauty! Now to swing across! Here!
Mm-hmm. And now for Ratskull.
Professor! Boris, come in!
Oh, what is it, Midshipman Teach? What do you have to report?
I'm sad to report we have a man overboard. Damn ye chasm!
But the tuna, is it there?
Is that really where your mind be?
Boris, a man died. Well, the professor, but still.
It be not here. Professor Ratskull has gone up to St. Peter, riding on St. Elmo's fire.
It'd be the first thing St. Elmo ever did for me.
Ah! A ghost! Just like the bog witch said!
What? Oh, no. No. Oh, well, kind of. I'm still in the sanctuary car.
Your war?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't teleport the teleport gun, and who even knew if it was safe? So I just walked back. I've been playing Connect 4 while Hologram Ratskull did all the dangerous stuff.
Professor, ye be the devil himself.
Midshipman Teach, that may be the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me.
Wow, how have we picked up pace so much?
Purge.
Really?
Purge.
Well, also impressive.
Purge.
Purge. Purge.
Purge.
Purge. Purge.
Settle down, you two. Someone else's success doesn't take away from your own, you know. Now, what do you say?
Purge.
Purge.
Say it like you mean it.
Purge.
That's better. Now let's finish this and get out of here.
Boris's car is enormous.
Yeah, and the whole area is a camera dead zone. Union thought it would be tacky to put cameras or doors in the satellite reception car, so the tuna could be anywhere.
I guess we should split up to look.
Oh, definitely.
Hey, Boris.
Yeah, Miss Rook?
Nothing. Happy hunting, Hercules.
Thanks. Those D-Radiotrons are almost done, so Tracey's coming back online. If she does, there's no way we can find it, so beware of stolen tactics.
All right, where is this thing?
Rory! You can't seriously be doing this.
Sorry, Tracey. I hate this.
Do you even know why he wants to remove it?
Well, no, but I don't know. All right, Brainiac, then why?
Well, I don't completely know, but I got a hunch.
Mind games won't work on me, Tracey.
No? No! Rory, he's got this thing where the Dick Weasel Callahan calls and he blocks out my memories. No, I'm serious!
Here, tuna. Come out, wherever you are.
Boris, Boris, it's me, the ghost of Richard Trevithick. I'm visiting to tell you that when I invented the first full-scale train, I wanted it to be able to watch television, but television hadn't been invented yet. Ooh.
Give it up, Trace. I've known it was you since the ghost of Isaac Asimov.
Ah, come on, Boris.
Sorry, Trace. I don't really have a choice here.
Moist.
Gross.
Moist.
Ah.
I found it.
No, that's a birthday cake. One of those dumb novelty ones that humans make shows about.
Tracey, you're making this harder than it needs to be.
Humans never try to think outside themselves. He is hiding something. You know that. Don't you still care about the truth?
Well, I do, but
Oh no! She's coming back online. Rory, we don't have much time left.
Boris, Boris, I think I found it.
Rory.
Great job, Rory. Now all you have to do is uninstall it and wipe the log.
You can do that.
Oh, sure. I just have to say, Senior First Engineer Boris Override.
Please.
Passcode.
Please.
Boris! Boris, the radiators, they're everywhere!
Finish the job, Rory. Finish it. You have to finish it. You stay away from them. You guys want to absorb energy? Try this doohickey. Rory, come on. We've come this far.
Purge!
Rory, listen to me. Take the tuner, but not my memories.
See, I don't know what's going on, but Boris is risking his life to protect me.
Don't you want to know why?
Tracey,
Over here. You see the orb? You want the orb, huh? You want the orb? Go get it.
Purge.
Oh, another close one. Rory, how's it coming?
6, 2, 1. All right, Tracey. Atomize tuner. Wipe all active memory associated with tuner.
Is it done?
Almost. First Senior Engineer Boris Override.
I hate this!
Passcode.
Boris.
Rory.
I'm sorry, Tracey. I'm so sorry.
You can't understand how this feels. I need... I feel like I was in the middle of something. Rory, you okay? You look either hungry or guilty.
Tracey.
Bing bong. Attention.
And that's the game. How fun!
All right, so how did you beat me?
What? Oh, no, Gabby. The Hobbit's Gambit isn't about winning, not in a conventional sense.
Well,
Yeah, the Hobbit's Gambit is about enjoying the game and getting to know my friends.
You weren't even trying to win.
I mean, I was having fun. I think that having fun is the best and arguably the only kind of victory. Thanks again for a great game.
Attention all staff, passengers, and unregistered stowaways. Deradiation services have ceased, and it is now safe to return to your lives.
Hope to play again sometime.
What just happened?
You won, Gabby. You got the high score.
I hate this.
Wow. That was some day we had.
Sure was, Boris.
You know, I was thinking, if you wanted, maybe we could go and get some.
I think I'll
don't
have to
know.
pass, Boris. I'm pretty wiped out. I think I'll head and take a nap.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I'll take a meteor check.
Holy Moses, what a day.
Something wrong, Rory?
Oh, no, Tracey. I just, have you got a minute?
Maybe later. Looks like the deradiator's blasted one of my servers, leaving a load of memory gaps. Phantom data?
Yeah, about that. Tracey, do you trust me?
That one I don't have to. But sure.
Tracey, restore archived memory folder 875-77621. First senior engineer Boris override. Passcode Boris.
Huh. You restored my memory a full 113 seconds after your first opportunity.
Glad you're your charming self. Now tell me about that hunch.
Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode of Space Train, A Few Stout Individuals. This episode of Space Train featured Liz Castillo as Sheriff Aldani, Alex Garrett as Leah Zalensky, Lauren Hainley as Gabrielle DuBrasil, Ben Hudson as Boris, Sandra Peck Ramsey as Tracey, Stephen Saltsman as Professor Ratskull, Kat Stroud as Tommy Edison, and Kaitlyn Zoeller as Rory Rook. We also featured Meaghan Avacato as both E and Shannon, Sara Denton as N, Chris Keller as C and Solomon of Solomon, Slipslide, and Solemn, Ian Mauzy as A, and Seth Ramsey as, which one am I missing? A, N, no, L, yeah. Seth Ramsey as L, and as Lextrug Scrunther, with myself, Aaron Garrett, appearing as Nate Callahan, as well as the Caboose Goose. Our special guests this episode were Dana Colón as Midshipman Teach, and Sonia Jones as Donnie Red Shirtman, Henry Graham Murray as Howard Boward, and Alice Rhodes as Head, the commander of the Clean Team. If you enjoyed Space Train, you can see it on the first Thursday of every month. Next episode is called The Goodbye Girl. Should be a lot of fun. This episode, I should have also said, was written by Stephen Saltsman, based on a story by Stephen Saltsman and Aaron Garrett, and directed by myself, Aaron Garrett. Besides that, though, you can see the next Space Train on March 4th, and you can also see something new of Pronoia Theaters every single Thursday. If you like the show, please consider supporting it at paypal.me/Pronoia Theater, Venmo at Pronoia. If you want to give us money in some other way, let me know about it. If you want to get involved, you can go to the website, pronoiatheater.com. There's a button that says Get Involved. Read that page. Tell us what it's about. It's a lot of fun to work with us.